down this tunnel, right? You have to add documents and then address. And you have to do, it's designed in such a way that you have to do everything in a certain order. And if you don't do everything in the way that it was intended to be used, it can be a pain in the butt, right? I'm sure many of you can vouch for that. Well, all that has changed. Now instead of 5 loop types or however many we have now, you've got one. I mean, a loop is a loop is a loop. And you can engage with loops in whatever way you'd like. So we found that some people like to start by adding people, some like to start by adding documents, some like to start by creating a loop and naming it and adding the address. All that, none of that matters anymore. You do whatever you like. It conforms to the way that you work. We've also eliminated the standard and rigid workflows. So the current workflows that require things to go from A to B to C to D and then back to A. Again, this is us trying to simplify this really complicated concept of all these people in different locations trying to come together and collaborate. Well, now we've done that by reinventing workflows, right? So you're going to find it to be much, much, much more flexible. The third piece, what was the third piece? Well, I think that collaboration. Let me finish collaboration real quick. So collaboration. What you guys have also taught us is that in order to deliver this Amazon-like experience, everybody has to be part of the loop. Because the difference in a real estate transaction and Amazon.com is with Amazon.com, there's a person on one side and there's a machine on the other. And when the person clicks the button to process an order through the machine knows that there's a widget on the other end that's going to get shipped to somebody's doorstep. It's very repeatable, and there aren't people on both sides. What automated Amazon's world we know today is e-commerce. So before e-commerce, people would create purchase orders and send them to Amazon or the Amazon equivalent. That purchase order would get processed in the system, and that would get sent to shipping, and shipping would then order it. Now that's all been automated and systematized through e-commerce. Well, we're creating the e-commerce for transactions with people on both sides. So the collaboration piece is you're going to find MyTransactions 2.0 to be much more collaborative. Anybody can come into the loop. Title companies, inspectors, appraisers, you name it. Roles are going to be much more flexible, so there aren't just going to be limited standard roles. You're going to be able to tag people however you want to tag them, and it's going to basically just be much more social, because we found that a real estate transaction is very social. In order for it to work, you have to work with other people, which is what social is. So we're going to make sure that that's incorporated in MyTransactions 2.0. And I've got a quick video to give you a snapshot, but do you have something?
Welcome to the sneak peek into the next generation of MyTransactions. Let me show you what is coming to EH very soon. The old MyTransactions limited you to just the key people in a transaction, the agents and their clients, but that isn't how you work in the real world. 2.0 allows you to invite anyone into a loop. That's right, anyone. This means you can keep your transactions 100% paperless. No need to print anything out to send to the bank. Just invite the bank into the loop. We have completely rewritten our attachment and live form editor, making it much faster and easier to create and edit forms. In MyTransactions 2.0, we have rewritten the rules on how e-signatures are placed, edited, and collected on your documents. MyTransactions is going full mobile with a smartphone and tablet app to keep you untethered and fully productive in the field. You can always access MyTransactions from your mobile device, but we are creating an actual mobile app that will focus on the tasks you do most and make it much easier to navigate when you are on the go. The new MyTransactions will be at least 4 times faster than what you're using now, meaning you can create new loops in record time, add new people faster than ever, and edit and sign forms in a snap. With a simpler interface in 2.0, you will experience 60% less clicking to get where you need to go. More isn't always better, and 2.0 will be a perfect example of how simple life can be. We have designed a user interface that will quite simply make your life easier and make you look smarter. Simply put, this new design just makes sense. MyTransactions 2.0 allows you to share any document with anyone in your loops at any time. We broke down any and all barriers, workflows, and constraints, letting you share your documents the way you want to, not the way the system tells you you have to. We've gotten rid of the 5 different types of loops and have changed the way the system works for the better. Just create one type of loop, a simple loop. and you can name, tag, or edit it to make it how you want it. Gone are the days of forcing new clients and co-op agents to register a new account before accessing shared documents. In 2.0, your clients can be clicking their signatures on the document within seconds of receiving their email invite. Also, we have greatly simplified the registration process for everyone. Setting up a new account is much faster by eliminating unnecessary information in the sign-up form. We have taken our global activity log and narrowed it down to the loop, keeping all of your loop happenings separate from each other, making it easier to search and review what has happened in your transactions. The new Message Center in 2.0 allows you to start and keep conversations going between any and all of your loop's participants. It's like your own instant messaging system built right into the site. On any loop, you can see every single conversation you have with your client with one click of a mouse. 10 months ago, we released a lighter version of Dotloop to the public for free in hopes of capturing more of the market and get them on the Dotloop system. Now, how does this help you? More agents comfortably using the application will greatly increase your co-op adoption for your online transactions and keep most of your transactions 100% paperless. We have integrated deeper with KW and now offer a one-click submission button that will finalize and submit your green sheet in seconds. The entire reason you do what you do is to make your client's experience during the sales process as painless as possible. In My Transactions 2.0, we're introducing what we are calling client task lists, and they're designed to help you share that knowledge and keep you and your client on track together throughout the transaction process. It's their own to-do list for every step of the way. By using the new My Transactions 2.0, you really will be ahead of the curve in the real estate industry. The application is so simple to use, you will feel comfortable and confident working with it right next to your client. Thanks for watching. My Transactions 2.0 should be available to you early summer of this year. Make sure you ask about signing up to get on our 2.0 update mailing list. Enjoy the rest of the event, and happy looping.
Just like that. He did the voiceover, you guys. So, again, guys, I can't show you guys a lot because this is obviously still being built. It's rolling out. We don't have the specific date, but I think it's very fair to say early summer, not mid or late summer. I'll just put that out there. But the concept is that we looked at all the other things you guys use, and we just wanted to make it simple. So when I came on board, I told Austin that when I look at technology, there's 3 words that matter. Simplicity is genius. That's it. And the second thing is that if I'm going to make my living for the last 4 years talking about iPhones and iPads, we need a freaking app. So I just want to tell you guys, and he won't even let me put it on my phone because it's like a tweet away from like 18,000 people. But I'm just going to tell you guys, you're going to love it. It's not only amazing to use, it's fun to use. And that's one of the trends I've seen with technology is, you know, it's not even that you're using technology. You don't even feel like you're using it. Like, here's one good example. How many of you have ever used augmented reality? Augmented reality. Okay, how many of you ever watched a football game where there was a yellow stripe on the field that really wasn't there? So you've all seen augmented reality. The beauty is that you didn't even know what was happening. You just knew if they got the first down or not. So you don't care what the technology does. You just want it to be simple. That's what we're doing with the iPhone app, the iPad app, and the desktop new version. It's going to be awesome. We got to keep it moving, so we won't spend too much time there. And by the way, we have more screenshots at the booth. If you guys want to go down and kind of click around a bit, you can do that. And we're just going to talk next about the concierge.